Welcome to Question and Answer Wednesday. I'm Freddie Rubino, my wife Christine.
Hey everybody.
You have to speak up.
Hey, I speak or I speak.
I speak, I speak. I speak, I speak. Anyway, I still have this Jim Beam Peach, which I'm not a big fan of, but I'm going to drink it because there are drunks starving on the Bowery. It would be a sin to waste it. So we pour a nice, healthy drink for our health. And we will answer some questions. I had 3 great shows this week. I've had people come out of the shows saying, I went to 100 shows in this club. You're the best I ever saw.
They're lying.
They're not lying.
Nobody goes to 100 shows.
100 shows! The guy was really old. So it could have been like the first show. Like with fucking, I don't know, who was the first comedian? God. He saw God there.
George Burns.
George Burns. Anyway, and then Piccolo Mundo. I was at the Comedy Cove. We had a Republican fundraiser show. I went off on liberals. I had a ball. I can't believe they paid me. Anyway, salute everybody. My next show is in Boca Raton, Florida in March. Then I'm going to Chicago, Brooklyn, back to Jersey. Come on out and see me. You know what I'm saying, Christine?
Whatever. You know, Vanderpump's on tonight. Let's go.
I don't give a fuck about Vanderpump.
I do.
Vanderhump.
Daddy Jehoon wants to know what we ate at the diner after the show.
What did we eat at the diner? I had eggs and bacon and sausage.
I had eggs and fruit.
You had eggs and fruit. I don't know what did Diane have and Joe?
I don't remember.
I don't remember.
Oh,
See?
Diane had an omelet.
Diane had an
I
omelet.
think.
Yeah. Let me tell you, they had nice sausage. We didn't know what the fucking place was named because Joe started saying names. Peter Pank.
That was you.
That was not, it was Huck Finn.
It was you.
Next.
Joanne Alzheimer says, if you could live in a movie, which one would it be and why?
If I could live in a movie. What a great question.
It is a great question.
I have to ponder this.
I'm sure you won't answer the question.
What do you mean I won't answer the question?
Because you never answer a question
Well,
directly.
here's what you do. You go to the movies that you love the most, and then you say, I would want to be in that. But I love The Godfather, but I don't want to get whacked. I don't want to get whacked. You know what I'm saying?
Pick a movie.
Maybe a porno movie.
Oh, good.
Bow, picka, bow, bow, chicka, chicka, pow, 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 pow. I don't know what movie.
People say that Pandora movie,
I don't know the Pandora movie.
the one that came out a few years ago with the avatars, they said that people loved that movie so much that they got depressed and had to go to therapy because they wanted to live in that world and they couldn't.
You mean Avatar, the movie?
Yeah.
Why'd you say Pandora?
Because that's the place it takes place.
How the fuck do a Pandora is the place in the mall that sells the little stupid jewelry? Oh look, I went to Venice. Gives a fuck.
What the hell are you talking about?
Pandora.
You're such a dope.
What? You don't know it?
Oh my God.
If it was next to fucking Macy's, you'd know it.
Not the point, Fred. The point is the movie.
Next. Forget about the movie. We moved on from that.
Well, if it was me,
Oh, here we go.
I would want to live in the Twilight movie.
Really?
Yes.
Why?
Because that's hot vampires.
Let me tell you something. When I was a kid, a vampire was a vampire. He was Bela Lugosi. He was from the old country. Now they're all fucking hipper homos now.
They sparkle in the sunlight.
There's a fucking gay. All the vampires are gay. I lost all respect for vampires. They're all gay. I'll take a werewolf over a vampire. And now they're gay.
The werewolves were hot too.
They were gay. They weren't as gay as the vampires.
The vampires all had girlfriends.
So what? They're all gay. They're all gay. Now, when I was a kid, vampire was a vampire.
Everybody's asking, how was your trip?
Trip was amazing. I had a great time. I can't wait to go back. And I can't believe that I am back in Florida the same day. I was just in Jersey having coffee and fucking biscuit. It's unbelievable. This day and age.
Technology is amazing.
Oh, it's amazing.
You're so old.
Shut your mouth.
Joe Trenchina says, what do you think about Fox News firing Tucker Carlson?
It was bound to happen because Rupert Murdoch owns Fox. Rupert Murdoch is a fucking liberal piece of shit.
But his son is running things now, and he's even more liberal than his father.
His son is running things now, and his son is so ultra-liberal, he's actually called, what do you call those people that are like fucking like soldiers of liberalism? They're like fucking unbelievable. So when Tucker Carlson says, look, cops on January 6th are waving people in. Go!
He got that guy out with those tapes.
Yeah, he got the guy out of jail.
Yeah, the guy with the horns.
The shaman. My shaman. If you're going to have a shaman, that should be your shaman. And, he showed all these fucking things that nobody knew. And now they're like, oh. So of course they had him fired. Because there's no more free media. We're done.
He was the only one telling you what was really going on.
The only one. There is no more free media. And when somebody emerges as a fearless journalist, he's crushed. Some putana comes out and says that she had to blow him for some reason, and then that's what happens. There's no more free. We only have one thing, the First Amendment.
They're doing the same thing to the journalist who was given all the reports about Twitter.
Right.
I don't remember his name, but they're raiding his house and they're charging him with things because he told the truth.
We live in a military state now, like it or not. You don't like, and listen, they just had a vote. Democrats, not one of them voted for women's rights. Not one.
John Bianchino said, awesome dinner and show at Piccolo Mondo.
Wasn't that a good time, John? We had a ball there. The food was amazing. I had chicken palm with vodka sauce. Never had that before. It was fantastic.
You're living on the edge.
I'm right on the edge. It was a packed house. Mike Keegan did a phenomenal job. Very funny. Loved it. We'll definitely be back. If you missed us, Pennsylvania, we will be back.
Alice Mead wants to know where you're going to be in Brooklyn.
In Brooklyn, it'll be June 30th, the Knights of Columbus on 86th and 13th, right on the corner. It's a benefit for the Children's Heart Association, Foundation, something like that. So, listen to this deal. Anyone in Brooklyn, listen to this deal. Get your tickets. $40. It comes with food, open bar, drinks, free drinks. Soda, water, beer, wine, scotch, vodka. End the show. I don't know how they're going to make money. But
Paul Kraft says, Christine, what do you think about the NFL draft coming up tomorrow? I had no idea. I'm not involved in the least bit. I have no idea about anything NFL.
Yeah, the NFL lost a lot of its luster. They still have the things painted on their hat. And racism. The fuck out of here. And racism on the thing. How about fucking funding? How about taking some of the billions of dollars and fucking, you wanna make these neighborhoods safer? Fund the police, you assholes. You're letting murderers out on the street and you're fucking laying off cops. Why don't you write that on your fucking helmet? Keep the cops. Help! Fucking assholes. And NFL's full of assholes.
Eileen Cortez says, any good vacation plans this year? No, he doesn't take me anywhere.
No, I don't take her anywhere. We live right next to Disney. We're always in the hotel, in a suite, by the pool, having dinner at the restaurant. Your whole fucking life's a vacation.
I need variety.
I give you variety. I give you the back of my hand and the front of my hand. How about that? Next.
That'd be the last thing you do.
Yeah.
I'll kill you in your sleep.
Of course you'll kill me in my sleep. You're Italian. That's what they do.
John Bianchino said he was hoping to meet me in Pottstown. Yeah, I didn't go.
No, you were in Jersey.
I was with my daughter.
Yeah, her daughter. She dots on her daughter. Next.
Everybody thinks that if I could live in a movie was a great question, and you didn't really answer it.
If I could live in a movie, the movie would be Groundhog Day. Huh?
Why?
Because you get to live eternally.
But it's the same thing every day.
Same thing every day.
That's terrible. That's like a torture.
It's not for me.
It's like waking up every day to you. You get that?
Yeah.
You get how I turned that around?
Yeah, I'm going to turn you around.
Hey!
Those were the days. Next.
Donna Sorrentino says, who is your favorite actor to watch in movies?
My favorite actor to watch in... I have a few favorites. You know them. Denzel. Love Denzel. Action. He fucking hits people. He shoots them in the head. And it's always good, right? He's always doing good. Denzel's a great actor. I don't like everything he does. There was that other thing that he did that I fucking hated. I didn't watch it. Who else do I like? I like Keanu Reeves in those action movies.
Yes, John Wick.
John Wick movies, I love it. Anytime you make a movie about somebody fucked with your dog and he goes out and he kills 50 fucking people because they fucked with his dog, that's my kind of movie. There should be more movies like that. People fuck with a dog and they all get murdered. That's the way life should be. You fuck with a dog, you all get murdered.
Michael Scalmo Sr. says, what do you think of Sleepy Joe running for president again?
Of course it's rigged. He's not going to have any debates. He's not going to go for a checkup. The people who are pulling his strings, who the fuck knows who? What a dangerous fucking time in the United States. This country's either going to go way this way and be like a Russia light if we keep going this way with democratic policies, or we're going to swing the other way and save this country. But this guy is not going to come out of his basement again. There's going to be ballots in the middle of the night, 5 in the morning. You're going to think, oh, he lost. 5 in the morning, 3,000 fucking ballots. The fuck out of here. It's a big sham. The country's become a big sham. Now his son is living in the fucking White House because they're going to subpoena him to pay fucking child support from an illegitimate kid that he has. So he's hiding in the fucking White House. Now it's a fucking safe house? The fuck out of here.
Margie Riccio says, can you do something with pork chops on Get the Food Out of Here?
What do you want me to do with pork chops?
A recipe?
Let me tell you something. I had the best pork chop of my life the other day. I'm not going to tell you where it is because I don't want you to run out there and get it. Because then I go there and they go, we're out of pork chops already. No. That's the way I am. When it comes to food. Anything else. I'll tell you how to get medicine. I'll tell you how to get this and that.
It's called gatekeeping.
Is that what it's called?
Yes.
Gatekeeping.
Yep.
Next.
Danny Patton says, how's the pizza in Florida?
The pizza in Florida sucks.
But we found things that were acceptable.
We found acceptable pizza. Let me say one thing about the pizza. You go to like an upscale restaurant and they make a pizza and it comes out and you're like, it's fantastic. So they could make it. I don't know what the fuck they're doing. Right? We went to Wolfgang Puck and we had his pizza.
Oh, it's fantastic.
It's fantastic. And it's fucking 2 blocks from the pizzeria and it's fucking garbage. So I don't understand. You could make a pizza. The guy over here in the Loop, he makes a good pizza.
Yes, that's a very good pizza.
He makes a very good pizza. Miles around him, garbage. What's it? Pinezza? Pinezza. In the Loop. In Kissimmee area. Go on. Come on.
I'm looking.
Come on, Christine.
Stop it, Freddie.
Come on now.
Somebody said that Trump is getting arrested for rape.
Rape!
I didn't hear that one.
Let me tell you something. These people are I've never seen so many people afraid of one fucking person. The day he came down and says, I'm going to drain the swamp of corruption, the amount of fucking corrupt pieces of shit that have emerged to stop him. Let me tell you something. I don't care who it is. I don't care if it was Al Sharpton. If Al Sharpton came out and said, if you vote for me, I will expose all the bullshit and the corruption in government, I vote for him. I vote for him. If fucking Farrakhan came out and says, I will expose all the corruption, expose all the pedophiles, expose all the fucking people who are selling shit to our enemies, I would vote for him. The only way to clean the country up is to stop this shit. And you know what? They are stopping everything. They're stopping him from running. They're stopping the media from reporting on shit. Everything. Russia. Welcome to Russia.
Andrew Miller says, your sister's ass with lemon.
Your sister's ass with lemon. If anybody didn't make that lemon pasta that we made on the last cooking show, you're very, very stupid people then. And next, we're getting so many requests to make egg in a cup. Next Monday, we're going to make egg in a cup on the show. That's an old Sicilian recipe.
It's my favorite.
It's my wife's. It's when you're sick. It's the most comforting thing if you like eggs. So we're going to do the egg in a cup in honor of Grandma, my Grandma Anna.
Alex Manukas says you should make spaghetti with garlic and oil. We did.
We did that. And we took some breadcrumbs with some garlic in it? No, just breadcrumbs.
Just toasted them.
And we put a little olive oil in the pan. We showed you how to toast the breadcrumbs. And then you put it on top. Mwah! The secret, my wife has taught me this. I still didn't master it. But my wife told me, do not put in too much oil. It should not be swimming in oil, just coated. And it's magnificent. I like a lot of garlic. Next.
Michael Jacobs says, how do you stand the summers in Florida?
On my feet, mostly.
It's just you go from the house to the car to the location and back. You're not really outside as much as...
Let me tell you something.
It's even hot at night.
It's even hot at night. I think night is the worst. But I gotta tell you, you go to the beach. It's fucking pretty nice on the beach. You put the umbrella up, you're in the shade, you cast out a little fishing pole. Not bad. Not that bad, bro. Not that bad.
Gary Romkey says, Freddie, did you like the car show a few weeks back?
I did. I enjoyed it. I'm not a big car person. I never was. When I grew up, my father never even had a car. Okay? That's how rich we were. So I was never a big car person. And these cars that they had there, they were like super fucking charged. These performance, these Ferraris and Lamborghinis. But the ones I love the most are the classic ones. There's nothing more beautiful than a classic car, in my opinion.
Except the beautiful new car.
No, these are fucking beautiful. See, that's why you don't have appreciation of the finer things. All you want is this new shit that breaks and you throw out. A classic car is a classic for a fucking reason. It's a work of art.
It doesn't have the luxury of a new car.
Yes, it does.
No, it's not. It's not as comfortable. It's not as luxurious.
Yeah, luxurious. My ass is luxurious.
Jeff Hayes says, did you see the new Mario Brothers movie?
I did not, but my son did. I think he went to see it twice.
I saw it.
You went with him?
Yes, it was very good.
I'm not a big Mario guy.
Jack Black made the whole movie.
Yeah. Jack Black is fantastic. He makes every movie he's in. Remember School of Rock?
He came out with that song now, Peaches, 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 Peaches.
Never heard of it.
Oh my God, it's everywhere. That's because you live in a cave
No,
and you're an old man.
No, I'm not an old man. I drink peach fucking bourbon. And then I don't know what's going on around me.
Danny thinks Keanu's hot.
Keanu?
Yep.
I think he's getting old.
Listen, I'll take an old Keanu.
What?
I'll take an old.
What the fuck is that?
He's cute.
What are you, a fucking sailor?
What's that? I take.
I'll take. What the fuck you think that means? All right. I'm going out this weekend, okay? And we'll fucking see.
Diane Girardi says Magic Mike was a good movie.
Never heard of it.
We saw Magic Mike and it was a really good movie.
I saw it?
No, me and Diane.
Cares about you and Diane. Full of shit. You probably went to Macy's and you fucking said, oh, we went to the movies.
No, we went to see Mel Stripper movie.
That I could say.
It was very good.
I'm going out this weekend. I can see I got a score to settle.
The score to settle?
Yeah, score to settle.
Okay.
I'll show you.
You're show me. Go. Have fun.
There's got to be an old blind woman out there.
Rachel Conocienti says, who do you think will be the next president? Biden's going to be the next president because they're not going to let anybody else be president.
They're not going to let it. They're not going to let Trump run.
Trump didn't win last time, and we all know he won. They made sure that
Right.
it was Biden. They're going to do it every time.
It's unheard of a person who didn't campaign at all overturns the incumbent president. It's unheard of. It's unheard of that 3 key states in the middle of the fucking night all of a sudden got this huge surge. Come on, I ain't fucking born yesterday. Okay? So, I just think that this nation might be too far gone with the Department of Justice, the FBI, and CIA all behind it. How are you going to fight that? You can't. We're done.
They're saying they're not going to do debates anymore.
They're not going to do debates. Because he can't. He's a fucking Alzheimer patient.
Trump said he's not going to do debate.
No. Trump fucking would do the debate.
He said, I'm not doing the debates anymore.
Let me just tell you one thing. Today, they had a picture of Biden. You know how they say he's told who to pick? Now, they tell him who to pick with a picture of the fucking reporter on the card and the exact question that the reporter's going to ask him. This fucking guy, of course, he's a mental fucking patient. I don't think, I got to say, I don't know too many people that are 84, 85 years old. I don't think this guy is going to fucking live that long to 84.
Good, and then look who we got, the cackling witch.
No, he's not going to pick her again. He's going to pick somebody else that'll get the, maybe Rice or somebody like
you
that.
know, that Buttigieg.
Yeah. We'll have a good booty jag.
Aspen Chinese Crescent says, which is better, ring dings or coffee cakes?
Ring dings.
No, devil dogs.
He didn't fucking ask that. He said ring dings.
It's a girl, I think.
Ring dings or coffee cakes.
I understand.
And you say what? What did you say?
Devil dogs.
Devil dogs. Okay? This is what I go through. Okay? This is what I go through my whole fucking life.
I could eat a whole box of devil dogs.
You say that, but you can't. I tried one time. I couldn't do it.
You don't have the fortitude.
I have intestinal fortitude.
I have the fortitude.
You don't have fortitude. You have
do.
treitude.
See, Rob Rovina says ring dings. He's wrong.
Rob Rovina is right. He's always right. The man has a castle in Long Island with a crew, a staff that is a mile long. The man knows his snacks.
Donna Sorrentino says, what do you think of the new way they're making Italian hoagies? Or the new chopped recipe with all the stuff they put in it? Did you hear about this?
No.
It's on TikTok all the time.
Go
They
ahead.
Take all the ingredients, all the cold cuts, lettuce, tomato, whatever, chop it up really fine.
No good.
Mix it up with like oil and vinegar and then put that in the sandwich.
No good. That's shit. Okay? Number one, you want to get rid of all your old fucking cold cuts? Chop it up. Number two, when you chop up cold cuts, they last, what, an hour or two? Then they start to get hard around the edge?
I mean, finely chopped.
No good. No good.
Look, nobody's telling you to chop them and put them in a bowl for a week.
Well, if you buy them in a
no,
place.
you chop enough to make a sandwich.
No, I don't want it either. I want the meatiness of the layers of the gabagool, of the provolone, of the salami,
It would be much easier
mortadella.
to take a
No,
bite.
it's not. I've been fucking eating them my whole life. I never had a problem. That is a fucking problem, eating them.
Andrew Romano says, how about those Yankees?
Fucking Yankees, baby. They're going to win it all this year.
You
Mark
say-
my
You
words.
say that every year.
And most of the time I'm true. 25% of the time I'm true. Next.
Funny bones are the tastiest, says Nancy Winder.
You know,
Funny bones are very, very good.
funny bones are very good, but I tend to get sick. Like at first, it's the best thing on the planet, a funny bone. By the fourth or fifth one, I'm starting to get sick of that sweetness. Where the ring ding or the coffee cake, I'm not. I'm going strong.
Yeah, but the Devil Dog has no chocolate coating on it.
The Devil Dog, number one, the Devil Dog has gotten this fucking big over the years.
And they don't put as much filling in it.
They don't put as much filling in it either.
Because you used to be able to break it apart and like lick the filling out.
Whoa.
What?
I like the sound of that.
You
Maybe
can't-
I'll buy a case of that tonight.
There's not enough.
I'll give you something to lick the green.
You're such an asshole. You're such a stupid ass.
What? Talking snacks.
Rob Rovina's making the lemon pasta this weekend.
Rob Rovina can do anything he puts his mind to.
Diane says it was delicious.
Diane knows her stuff. Diane's the number one. Get the food out of here. Food aficionado. She is officially named an aficionado. How's that?
Rico Novarati says, "Oh my God, I haven't had egg in a cup since I was a kid."
Tune in this when do we do it? Mondays?
I guess.
This Monday night we will do egg in a cup a la my grandmother. My grandmother came from my grandmother had nothing. Nothing. Her husband died when my father was 13 years old. No English on the Lower East Side with a 13-year-old kid. Nothing. But if I went over her house, she would get an apple and she'd go, "Come here, I want to show you." And she'd put it in the oven and bake it. And it would get all soft. She'd put cinnamon and sugar on, put it back in. And it was this delicious hot snack. An apple. Do you understand?
I do.
Now we're talking ring dings and fucking Rob Rovina. You know what I'm saying? How times have changed?
Lisa Padula says, "What is that picture behind your head? It's almost angelic."
It is angelic. Because the angels live.
In the clouds.
Who says that? That doesn't...
It's true.
It's not true. It's not true. Everywhere in the Bible, 90% of the times in the Bible, the angels were on the ground.
What are you talking about?
The angels were on the ground.
You have to stop.
Sodom and Gomorrah, the two angels, they were in the house. They weren't in the sky.
They weren't good angels.
Why not?
I thought they were bad. Sodom and Gomorrah were bad.
You're a heathen. You're an evil heathen. Aunt Esther would slap you right now. You heathen! Why don't you read the Bible more?
Everybody knows the angels ascend.
Instead of fucking Vanderpump Rules, read the Bible.
They ascend.
They
in the
ascend?
clouds. That's where the angels are, in the clouds.
My wife makes up her own religion. You know what her religion is? You know what her church is? Macy's on 34th Street.
Macy's,
That's her church.
Macy's is getting a little lowbrow for me.
Oh, really?
More of a Nordstrom's girl now.
Yeah?
Yeah,
I don't like Nordstrom's.
I do.
Although, she got a nice rack. Anyway, read another question before people say this is getting out of hand, which it is.
Caitlin Scott says, "Gotta say, I was kind of shocked to see you drinking a Miller Lite in Naples."
A Miller Lite. Didn't you get the whole joke of what I did? I did a joke in Naples. I did a joke. I said that sometimes in Florida, if you open the toilet, there's a snake in the toilet bowl. That's what happens in Florida. And then my neighbor said, "You gotta watch out. It could swim up your ass." And I picked up the Miller Lite and I said, "If a snake can easily swim up your ass, then you probably drink Bud Light." And then I chugged a Miller Lite signifying that my asshole is not that big. I gotta explain every joke.
That's a little too much information.
It's the joke.
I don't like it.
That's my newest joke.
I don't care for it.
I didn't ask you.
Roni Joe says, I agree with your wife. Trump will be sabotaged.
Sabatucci. That's what it's called.
Francis Moulet says, Freddie, do you have major airline miles? I'm sure you do.
I don't think I do.
We do.
We do?
We do with JetBlue. Because we took JetBlue for years before they went to shit.
Yeah.
But
a lot of times I fly the same day as the show. So it's whatever airline. So I go on Expedia. And half the time, it's fucking Spirit Airlines. I'm on a milk crate. I get off, my fucking back hurts, my neck hurts. What a fuck. But sometimes you have no choice. You have to take that early flight, and that's the flight.
Diana's against me. She's saying ring dings. We have to talk, Diane.
Diane knows her stuff.
We'll have to do a tasting.
A tasting?
Yeah.
We'll do a tasting tonight.
You're an ass. I swear you're an ass.
You taste my devil dog, I'll taste your ring ding.
You better cut it out. I'm not kidding you.
I'm a happy alcoholic.
Kevin Riley says, have you eaten Little Debbie's?
Love Little Debbie's. My favorite thing about Little Debbie's is, see...
How cheap they are.
No. Shut your mouth. Number one, they are so full of chemicals that I'll take 2 Little Debbie's, I'll put in my toolbox at work, and I forget. It's the weekend, and then I took a week off. 8, 9, 10, 12 days later, I go to work, I open up, there's Little Debbie. And it's just as fresh. They never go bad. I've had Little Debbie's a fucking year and a half old. Still as moist and soft as it can be.
Says a lot.
That's a good... Little Debbie will show you a good time. For a good time, call Little Debbie.
Denny says, Freddie, what is your favorite cheese to eat?
You know that answer.
Beemster.
I like a good Gouda.
Aged Gouda.
Aged Beemster Gouda. However, let me just say one thing. In New Jersey, there is a store called Livodi's. And every day, they have a guy making fresh mozzarella. Am I not correct, Christine?
Yes, you are.
And what do I do when we go in there?
You feel it to see if it's hot.
I feel them. I caress them. And one that's hot, I buy it immediately. I go home and I eat. I stand on the counter. I just stand there, slicing it and eating a fucking mozzarella this big, half of it. No?
More than half of it.
And what comes out of it?
Milk.
Oh my God.
Do I have to answer all these questions?
Yes.
Anna,
Oh my God. The Livodi's hot mozzarella is the greatest mozzarella I've ever had.
Anna Lupo Romano says, do you remember how big the ringdings were and how now they're smaller than my ass?
Right? Could it be that we were just little and they looked bigger?
No, they were bigger and they were wrapped in foil.
They were wrapped in foil. I remember that.
Yep.
Yes. Very good. Wow, you're a lot older than me. I'm glad you reminded me of that.
Yeah, there's no ringdings in your house.
What does that mean?
It means that your parents didn't buy anything that cost $1.
You call my parents cheap?
Yes.
They were guineas. Of course they're cheap. Next.
Tony Cheech says, what about Scungeel? Do you like it?
Don't cheech. Don't cheech. Scungeel? I've had Scungeel. It's one of my least favorite things. I'll eat it. It's got to be done perfectly. It's like bacala. If it's not perfect, I'll leave it. Now, does the movie I live in have to be a movie that was ever made? Or how about a movie that I imagined?
Then it's not a movie.
It's an imagined movie.
No, it's not an imagined movie.
A prequel. I want to live in the Godfather prequel. What happened before? don't understand. Why isn't there a fucking prequel to The Godfather? Never mind Goodfellas. Never mind the other. Never mind The Sopranos. The Godfather. Don't we want to see a movie about the fucking young years of Frankie fucking Santangeli, Frankie Five Angels? Don't we want to see what made Luca Brasi the fucking murderous fucking guy that he... Those are the movies that are there that need to be made.
Kate Dunn Scott says, but you didn't drink a Bud Light. It was a Miller Lite.
Oh, God, Kate. Kate. This is like The Godfather. Remember Al Pacino? Kate, never talk to me about my business again, Kate. Kate, listen to me. You've gotten by on your beautiful looks your whole life. Now, when you start to just fall back on your looks, you've made it on your looks, everybody loves you. It was a joke about not drinking Bud Light, so I drank a Miller Lite. Oh.
Because if you drink Bud Light, you're taking it up the behind.
Oh, Kate Dunn Scott.
Makes it big, and that's how the snake goes up.
Kate Dunn Scott.
She's
blonde. Let me just say she's blonde.
She's a lovely woman.
She's a lovely woman all her life. She didn't have to say anything. They just said, here, beautiful blonde girl, here. But now is not the time, Kate.
Rita Malik says, what should I do to get a good night's rest?
If I were you, I would take drugs. Valiums.
Get divorced. I like sleeping in the bed by myself.
Let me just say one thing. You fucking... Last night, you just fucking turned over 80 fucking times. Every time I got the... What the fuck? I had to pray. I was like, please don't make me kill her. Please, God, don't make me kill her.
This is what you do. You constantly face me and breathe on me.
There's only 3 fucking ways to face in bed. Left, right, or middle.
Don't face me.
I'm not fungal. There's gotta be a nice blind old woman that likes a funny little Italian guy out there. Please.
Listen.
Don't face me.
And you get elbow problems.
That's from my hockey years. I was the dirtiest player. Next. I'm getting hungry again.
What else is new? You're on keto.
I have eaten like I got 2 assholes lately.
When you drink Bud Light and you have 2 assholes.
Ask another question, okay? Chuckles.
Okay. Carmelo Ligori says, which Lavotis do you go to? The Mattawan one.
No, we don't.
Yes, we do.
No, we don't. We go to the fucking Manalapan one.
There's not one in Manalapan.
We go to Manalapan one, or we go to the one on Route 9. My wife doesn't know. She doesn't know anything about anything. You know what she knows? She knows the fucking mall, the outside mall in Shrewsbury. That's what she fucking knows. When she walks around, oh, I'll take that. And then my daughter has a fucking a bag. She goes like this. That's all she knows. She doesn't know Matawan from fucking marijuana. Next.
BB Lansman says, I love your insulting Italian comments.
I've never insulted a person in my
You
life.
insult me every day.
I never did.
Every
You're
day.
the one. Go face somewhere else.
If you're in bed with somebody and you turn around and you're right in their face breathing on them, of course I'm going to turn. I'm not going to stay there and take it.
So you turned once. What the fuck was this?
I
You were
turned
like
back.
Linda Blair in the fucking Exorcist.
I turned
You were
back
spinning.
hoping you moved. I have to sleep on a certain side to be comfortable.
Yeah, I wish you slept on a certain side.
It's-
Outside.
Yeah. I think we're done because you're giving me a headache.
Yeah, I'm getting mad now. I don't know why I even do this, because it makes me mad. I'll see you guys Monday. Oh, this Sunday I should be doing my podcast again. Then Monday we'll do the cooking show. Please come see me. If you want to book me, email me, message me, tell your sister, she'll tell me, and I do things. I perform at private shows. I perform all over. But the best way to see me is to call your local club with about 20 of your friends and tell them, when the fuck are you getting Freddie Rubino here? I guarantee you it's the best stand-up you've ever seen. Especially if you're blind. Then I'm the best. I love you guys. Christine, do you love them?
I certainly do.
Do you love them more than Egg in a Cup?
It's close.
It's very close. Egg in a Cup this Monday night. I love you guys. We had fun. No? What? Huh? What?